full blast of fun and entertainment. Remember, Now You're Talking every Saturday, 6 to 7 p.m. Brought to you by Longevity 90 for Life Elite Life Las Vegas Team. Hello, we're back. Sorry, there was like a disconnection there for a minute.
Technical difficulties. Thanks to our man, Lawrence. Yay,
well, thank you
Lawrence
for joining us. But anyway, we had that Vida ad, and I'd like to mention that Vida clothing line by Robbie is now available. The shirts came in, so it's very exciting for me. You can place your order at velovida@gmail.com or just call me at 702-321-4211 or go on our Facebook page, facebook.com/Velovida Clothing by Robbie. Our website is still under construction, so those who are wanted to place an order, just email me. And I would like to thank those who have ordered, especially to Lorena. Thank you. I appreciate all the support. And here we go, Jerry.
Hi. You know what, Sonia, I was going to ask you about the shirts.
Yeah.
Now, they can also hit me up on Facebook. They can call me on my number and send me whatever they want. Go on the website because, you know, a lot of Robbie's friends are Becca's friends and Krista's friends and Justin's friends.
Oh, that's nice.
So
thank you.
I'm just, you know, if I share, I want everybody else to share too because this is.
So it's Jerry. Well, your friends, right? Jerry Rumsey.
Jerry Rumsey.
Jerry Rumsey on Facebook. Okay. These are the signs, 10 signs your man is a keeper, Jerry.
Okay, wait, which man? No,
here are the 10 qualities that show that your guy really is the right one for you.
Honestly, Sonia, I don't know if any of the guys that I talk to make
is
any
the
of these
right
requirements.
One? Okay,
I read over these and I was like,
Number 1, he's willing to put you first. When a man is truly committed to you and your relationship is heading for the long term, he will make you an integral part of his daily life as well as top priority. A keeper will continually affirm that he loves you and is devoted to your relationship, both verbally and through his actions.
Jerry. Check. Okay, didn't make that one.
Are you serious?
Next.
Well, if he doesn't have children, Jerry, you should be his priority, no doubt. Yeah. But on the second thought, if you are just dating, he may come out.
I get, you know.
If you're just dating, he might just come out as a stalker. So you still have to be careful with your instincts, you know. But if you trust him, then you hit the jackpot. You hit the jackpot, especially if he has a decent job.
Yeah. So let's go, and then I can like make my pros and cons list.
Pros and cons, okay. Number 2, he's there for you in crisis. A keeper will be by your side when the going gets tough, but by showing he supports you in time of real need, his actions assure you he'll be there to hold your hand during the birth of your child, which it doesn't work for both of us. We're done. The death of your parents and any other high stress or grief-ridden situations that you're sure to face.
So they have to like be able to be there when I have my weekly Jerry crisis.
Well, if you won't have that man if he's only there for good times, Jerry.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. He should always be there
good
by
times,
your side.
bad times.
Yeah, during good times and bad. Otherwise, he's not serious about his relationship and wouldn't care less.
No.
You know, hopefully you would be strong enough to say goodbye, especially if you like him a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you like him a lot, then it's kind of hurtful. You would be doing yourself a favor in the long run, though.
Yeah.
You know, you're gonna get hurt in the long run.
Yeah,
I'm
too old to put up with some BS.
And you invested all that feeling, and then all of a
some BS.
you invested all that feeling, and then you're gonna get hurt at the end. So, well, number 3, he appreciates your quirks. A good man will fall in love with you because he cherishes your gifts and is willing to overlook your flaws. But a keeper will even find your quirker qualities. Religious reading of your and his horoscopes or habit of eating peanut butter straight from the jar with the spoon, not just tolerable but endearing.
See, I don't think I have any like crazy
quirks.
Or like, you know, annoying. Maybe
me too.
I don't think I have annoying flaws.
When I was like doing this, and I said, "Do I have any quirks that?"
That's what I was thinking.
That can irritate a man.
Like, I don't think I do. I don't know if you want to call in, whoever you are, like you think that I have irritating quirks.
You can call
702-731-1230.
Well, I knew someone that, well, it's not really a quirk, but he eats candies before he goes to sleep. And you know that sugar in your teeth is really bad.
It's bad for you.
It's bad for you. And, well, that's the only quirk that I can really
Well,
think
we're talking about them accepting about us. We don't
care about that.
Right. Sorry.
We don't care about them. It's all about us. Jerry,
it is. I don't understand why not. I don't get it.
Jerry. Okay, number 4, he shows you how much he cares. The most important element of any relationship is how the man you're choosing to spend your time with treats you. We're not necessarily talking about bestowing upon your bouquets of red roses, though that's always nice, but by showing you he cares about your well-being too. Things like checking your tires because he thinks they look a little low, or sending you an email to wish you luck on your presentation at work.
See,
I remember when I was married with Dave. He would, before I go to work, he would warm my car up in the garage. Yeah, and he would also, sticky note. He would put like "I love you" notes, like your.
That's where Robbie got it from.
He puts it on my dresser.
Because
Becca does that?
Well, no, because Becca still has. What's funny is Becca has little sticky notes and stuff. Hello, how are you?
We have a caller.
Oh.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, your son and me says, yes, you do have all kinds of quirks.
Oh, you have a lot of quirks.
Oh, this is, hi, who's this? Is this Barbara? Is this Grandma?
Yes.
Hi, Grandma.
And Kyle.
Oh, okay, nice.
And
okay.
Hi, Kyle.
Okay, keep the quirks to a minimum, all right? I'm trying to not be single anymore.
Are you gonna tell? Are you gonna tell it, Grandma? Are you gonna tell us the quirks Jerry has?
A quirk. She can't shut up. She never
Here
shuts up.
too, Grandma.
See, here too. See, so this is the
That's why I got her as my co-host, because she won't. She's
See,
like
this is the perfect place for me, huh, Mom?
Just keep talking. Well, it's nice talking to you, Barbara. Thank you for calling in.
Love you. Thanks,
Love
Mom.
You. Bye, Kyle.
Okay, bye-bye.
And also, one of the many things that Dave used to do is, like I said, put the sticky notes also in my lunch box. So lunchtime comes, and then I open that lunch box, and he's got a sticky note, and there's one. I still have this sticky note. And
how neat.
Lawrence is going to get mad at me. He said, you still got the best in the whole world. And then I go, oh, and then I showed my coworkers and said, oh, how sweet.
How nice. See,
so those little things like that.
Now, I wish I had somebody like that. Now, if I talk about the cars and like, that's what I'd like. I'd like me a car guy who like could handle my car, who would buy me a car, who would take care of your car.
You don't have to take care of your car. He needs to buy you a new car. So
exactly.
Right?
Just little stuff like that.
Yeah. Number 5, he's kind. Since we were kids, we've been told that actions speak louder than words. This is never truer than in how your man conducts himself toward you and others. A keeper is an all-around nice person. He's respectful to his parents and, of course, yours, polite to waiters and waitresses, and gentle toward animals. And he acts kindly even when he thinks no one else is looking. A true sign of good character. See, he's... Yeah. It doesn't matter.
This kind of people kind of like...
Very kind.
Just like the pay it forward kind of guy.
You know what? This one is one of this. And well, I have so many things to tell about Dave. Okay, because he's like the best husband, the best father, the best everything. We went to Death Valley. We were checking in the hotel with Robbie, the three of us, and a guy before we checked in. He didn't have enough money. He's like lacking like $200 for some reason. I don't know what happened, but I didn't really get the whole story.
He was always like that.
And you know what Dave did? He said, do you want me to pay the $200? And then the guy looked at him like, are you serious? You're really... Are there men like you? Kind of like that. He looked at him, and then he said, oh, no, thank you, but thank you so much, he said. And then Dave says, no, truly, I'd like to pay for it.
See...
And then it's just crazy. And also, what he does, when he gets to a homeless person, like for example, the homeless, they go while you're driving, they're like with their signs saying homeless or whatever, no job, no. So he would always give them money, and
See?
it's not just a single dollar or whatever.
You give a few dollars.
Few dollars. I'm talking about few dollars.
Well, that's good.
He's very generous, but
I need to find kind. Okay.
yeah, he's always doing things like that, and that's when I truly knew that he was.
This is going to be
This
is going to be my new checklist. Okay, I'm dropping my other checklist of what requirements I have in a guy. And this is going to be my new checklist.
Yeah, you better be. You deserve it.
This is my new checklist,
yes.
Sonia. So.
And number 6, he's consistent. Along the same lines as the previous sign, a keeper is reliable, a man who you can truly depend on. While all people change throughout the courses of our lives, a man you'd want to have around for the long term isn't wishy-washy. His words should be stronger than oak, as the phrase goes, and his loving conduct toward you should be just as steady. He's not wishy-washy.
Well, let's see. Next.
Well, you we'll talk about cars again. If your car breaks down, you can always call him and say, oh,
exactly.
He would leave his work or whatever and then come and get you.
Man.
Those are...
I'm telling you.
Or maybe he would just give you, well, there's another one that Dave did. It's all about Dave here now on this show. Because this is relate.
Like you're relating.
Yeah.
Well, you're just kind of comparing
because he is really a keeper.
Uh-huh.
He was really a keeper, aside from his other...
I don't think I've ever had a keeper.
Dave, in 2002, we bought 2 cars at the same time. He bought his and her Land Rovers.
I remember Mr. C.
Mr. C. Yeah, we were even in the review journal, why we bought. But anyway, my nephew, Ronnie, who was still he was a tourist coming in and out of, the Philippines, vacationing here. Remember, our cars, we just bought it within a month. So Dave asked him, do you have a car? And he said, no, but I want to go to California or something like that. He was going somewhere. And you want to use Sonia's car? He told him to use my car. And I said, my car is no way. I go to work. I don't want to, give my... You know what he did? He gave his car. Not gave, but he lent his car.
His car.
Yeah, and I looked at him and I said, seriously? My God. And it's like, this guy is really something else.
Yeah.
He's very generous. So that's really a nice one. He's such a...
He was a really good guy. He was a keeper. So,
even Becca loved him.
Oh, she did. She loved Dave. Absolutely.
Yeah. He would tell Robbie, give her this, give her that, give this, and that, and it's like, wow. Number 7, he wants to build a life with you, Jerry.
Oh.
When one person in a relationship wants to get married and the other doesn't,
negatory.
You have a fundamental difference on your hands that needs to be addressed. A keeper, therefore, shares similar life goals as you do, and he'll readily work with you to make sure his plans and your plans for the future can mesh.
Yeah.
He makes plans for your future.
Plans for your
that
future.
means
at least, you know what? I'm talking. I'd be happy with somebody just planning what we're going to be doing for New Year's Eve. If they can't even come up with something that we're going to do for New Year's Eve, I don't even know.
What more with the future, right? Planning with the future.
I'm just talking just as far as future as New Year's Eve. What are we going to do for New Year's Eve? Okay?
You work as a team, Jerry.
I know.
But
There's
mostly,
there's no I in team. I know.
But mostly he prefers you to be happy. Whatever you want, you get. That's the guy.
I'm telling you.
Are there even men like that nowadays?
I don't know. If there is, please call 702-731-1230.
Yeah, exactly. There's two ladies here. Single ladies.
Yeah, single ladies.
Single ladies.
That'll be our next promo. That'll be our next promo song. Lauren, single ladies.
Number 8, he can handle your emotions.
Oh, yeah.
We think it's safe to say that women have a track record of expressing our feelings more than our male counterparts. And said men need to know how to deal with our doing so in order to be considered our long-term partners. A keeper will ever attack you for being overly emotional by accusing you of being just like your mother, or our personal favorite, calling you crazy.
Yeah, that one is so annoying. When somebody calls me crazy, okay, even though I know I am, all right, you don't need to point it out.
I called
That's
you.
another one of my flaws.
I called you a crazy a couple times.
I mean,
were you mad at me?
No. There's crazy and then there's crazy.
Well,
yes.
You know, women, all women have PMS, right? And PMS. It happens once a month.
Yes.
Well, a good man will just leave you alone, or will just agree to everything you say.
Or go buy some Pringles salt and vinegar. Pringles salt and vinegar.
Salt and vinegar.
Or some Reese's peanut butter cups. Okay?
You go crazy or cray-cray during those times. I'm not going to be crazy. Cray-cray. You go crazy. Seriously, women are crazy during those times.
No, we're not.
Yeah,
you know what?
Well,
it's just
I was.
I get that way sometimes.
Because I look for trouble when I'm doing I'm on during that time. I look for trouble. No. It's like I'm angry. I
think I'm more emotional, and that's like one of my...
that too. I'm very emotional too. I cry in a little drop of...
If he can handle my emotions and stuff like that...
Yeah. That means he loves you.
That means
he really cares
about you. That means
a
keeper.
He's a keeper, period. Number 9, he fights fair. How a man handles conflicts shows as much about his character as how he acts during the good times. A keeper will express his feelings, ask for what he wants, and can receive constructive criticism. Without screaming, whining, or pouting, he will also be capable of listening to what's on your mind without interjecting to correct or blame you.
Yeah, you know what? Men seem to point the finger
again.
And the name calling. And if I could find a guy who fought fair and didn't bring up past.
You think they're just gonna be quiet?
Oh, you know what?
Really?
Come on, you know what? This list right here. Remember that robot? Remember that robot we were that man robot?
My man robot.
We need a man robot. See, but
are there even men out there like that?
If there is, please call 702-731-230.
Oh my God. Okay, number 10. He's a grown-up. On the road from child to adult, some guys shall stall out 3/4 of the way, never becoming self-sufficient. An immature man who refuses to adjust to the norms and values of society doesn't see youth as a stage, but rather a refuge from responsibility. A keeper, on the other hand, is not just competent, but confident in successfully managing his own life.
Honestly, I think out of some of the guys that I know or talk to, honestly, I don't even think they make this cut right here, Sonia.
Well, there's one. They grew up.
He doesn't live here.
He doesn't live here. He's in heaven. No midlife crisis. Midlife crisis on men.
Oh my gosh!
They do all kinds of crazy things.
They do, and then that's when they start going out with
younger women.
Kids.
Or buying a Porsche that they can't afford.
Kids my daughter's age, yeah. No.
Well, the keeper is going to be very comfortable.
This is going to be my new
new list.
My new checklist. This is a little longer than the last one. My requirements.
Okay, Jerry. So we are going on a short break, and when we come back, we will talk about the 10 of the best ways to avoid overspending on Christmas. So don't go away.
Don't go away.
Unexpected turns in one's life are unknown, unwanted, and unpleasant events that any person must courageously endure to survive. I am Sonia Lising-Cahalan, the author of the book titled Unexpected Turns, Great Joys, and Deep Sorrows. Read all about my life's trials and tribulations, the mental, verbal, and physical abuse I suffered, the death of my husband and my younger son, my faith in God, and how it helped me to survive. Get a copy now for just $9.95. Go to my website, unexpectedturns.net, and follow the link to amazon.com and upload an ebook on Barnes & Noble. For a signed copy, email me at sonialc, that's SONIALC@hotmail.com.
I'll have a blue Christmas without you.
Okay, welcome back. My book is available still. But anyway, here's our next topic. 10 of the best ways to avoid a Christmas overspend. Jerry, number 1, spend only what you have saved.
No one's getting nothing for Christmas.
According to research by Britannia Building Society, 37% of people will borrow money to see them through the festive period. But you don't have to be one of them. Instead of getting out the plastic or breaking into your overdraft, have a look at your bank balance and work out how much you have in ready cash to spend, or add to this any money you've saved for the purpose during the year. You can now start to budget for the season. You know, like all the year, like starting in January, you should start saving, especially if you have so many relatives.
If you have like so many, I honestly think Christmas is for kids. Like that's it.
No, but no matter what you say, Christmas for gifts, you still like, feel guilty if you don't give your parents or your older sisters or what. Christmas is for
macaroni
everyone.
necklaces.
Macaroni necklaces, like when you were 5 years old. Okay, number 2, don't forget the extras. It's not just the cost of presents you need to factor into your budget, but that of party clothes, festive decorations, going out more, and even a tip for the mailman or UPS guy. Once you work out how much you have to spend in total, you can allocate it to these different items. Yeah. You should put that in consideration. Party clothes, because it's a party season. Christmas
is. So, and everybody, I mean, like your party, your hair, your nails, stuff like that.
We're talking about nails, and nails can be so expensive.
Because
the trend now on nails is putting the rhinestone. We're talking about
we were talking about the rhinestone.
And just one finger of that, you said, on your nail is $5 extra for the rhinestones.
Rhinestones, nail art,
And if I know somebody that all her fingernails, all 10 of them, all had rhinestones.
So I'm sure they kind of give her a deal, but but when you don't allocate for that kind of money when Christmas time.
Yeah, that's more like a present to you.
Exactly.
So you have to think of all those extras. Number 3, plan your shop. Instead of just wandering around the shops looking for inspiration, work out how you want to spend your budget and what you want to buy each person. Otherwise, it could be difficult not to be tempted by some of the fineries on display, but only things that are on your list, and keep all receipts together in a safe place. This way, if you do slip up and make an impulse purchase, you can return the item and get your money back. Always. That really helps. That's number 3.
A lot of
you have to make a list and stick to it.
Yeah.
Because, for example, I'm just going to give like a little friend here a scarf. Stick with the scarf. But you see something like, this is a pretty earring, look at this. She will like this one. This is her. This is her. I gotta get it for her. Then those are extras. Just stick with your list. If it's just says scarf, and if it just says sweater, or whatever,
then
just
that's
stick
it.
with
Don't
that.
Don't get crazy.
Don't go crazy. Even at the end of the day, you're gonna say, I just bought 3 people on my list, and I still have like 15 more. Oh, there you go. Cha-ching. Number 4, don't pay with a credit card. Considerably more expensive than Christmas cards are credit cards. Halifax reckons we are each set to spend an average of $384 on presents this year. That's kind of cheap. If you put that sum on a 15% credit card, for example, and opt to just repay the minimum, which is the greater of $5 or 2% of the balance each month, it will take you 11 more Christmases to wipe the debt. Oh my goodness.
So
if you
that
stick to
Christmas
your
better be
budget,
good.
if you stick to your budget, there should be no need for a credit card. Even online purchases can be made with your regular bank debit card. If your money into your debit card is all gone, then it's
your
time to stop.
shopping,
You're
your
done.
shopping is over.
It's over.
You're done.
You're done.
Like,
Until the next paycheck, which is
Yeah.
January. So you better, stop using your credit cards or whatever. And if you use your credit cards, even if you have like a max limit there, like 5,000, 10,000, you don't go crazy because you're gonna be, like it said, you're gonna be paying for it for the next
for the
5
next
years.
5 years. So
And you're like, oh, what the heck did
if I was gonna do that kind of
do?
Christmas, it'd be like Christmas somewhere else. Like
Yeah,
somewhere
somewhere else,
exotic.
like travel. That would be really nice, and just leave the country. Number 5, if you will insist, choose the right one. If you want to use a credit card, to the added consumer protection it offers, make sure you choose one that works to your advantage. Cashback credit cards, for example, pay back a percentage of what you have spent on the card, usually once a year.
Yeah. Yep.
Use the one less,
that you don't use all the time.
Yeah.
Like the one that's
like interest, the highest interest. Don't use that. It's just because,
use the one that's got the lowest
interest rate. Yeah.
Interest rate and the
well,
lowest.
actually, they were saying Capital One as well. I shouldn't be like I'm advertising.
You're advertising Capital One.
It gives back, I think, and I think American Express too. But they give back. They give rewards. But still, no credit cards. For me, I don't use credit cards. And when you go to the store, like go to Macy's, and they insist on asking
cash talks, walks.
They will ask you, do you want to open a Macy's credit card? And I would just say, nope. Well, you will save another 10% of the discount on your purchase today. And no.
So lies, all lies.
Number 7, don't get carried away with shopping online. Our love for internet shopping is really starting to take hold, but while online shopping might spare you from the high street stampede, it comes with its own set of dangers. The main one being that it does not feel like you are spending cash. Your shopping will feel a lot less virtual when you see the list of debits on your bank statement.
I was online.
To keep within budget while shopping online, print out receipts as you go along and make sure you are not caught out by the added cost of tax or postage and packing.
Yeah, I was online looking for some stuff for Kyle. Kyle, if you're listening, don't go and look at the history, okay? But I'm kind of,
That's all I do now, is shopping online.
Look at, shop. And, you'd think with the holiday season that they would have, I understand you got to pay for shipping and stuff, but their shipping was almost just as much as the
merchandise,
the whatever
the
I was
product,
looking at.
you almost slipped.
I almost did. He already knows. He's not going to be surprised. He told me what he wanted, so
he only wants one.
Well, for me, he wants that Battlefield 4. So
you know what? I was talking to my grandson the other night, and he said, "Lola," he said, "Little Edison." Said, "Lola, I have a list for my dada. I have a list of Christmas." I said, "You have a list?"
A list.
Said, yeah, what's the number 1 on your list? It's that Xbox.
The Xbox One?
Xbox.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
That's the brand new
And
one.
then I said, "Whoa, how much is that, Edison?" And he said, "It's about $600.
Oh,
and
my goodness.
And I said, "Really? And what did your dad say?" "I don't know. I just told him." And I'm still making my list. I said,
"Oh my goodness."
Hello.
How old is he now?
7. He's 7.
Oh, it's
yeah.
only going to get worse.
Yeah.
I'm looking for the Battlefield 4, so if anybody has got the hookup, call 702-731-1230.
Okay, number 8, avoid extended warranties. Even when you buy something as small as a hairdryer or cheap watch, you could be offered an extended warranty. For an upfront premium, the product is guaranteed to be fixed free of charge for a certain period. But most electrical appliances usually come with a 1-year manufacturer's guarantee anyway, which deems this as an expensive and unnecessary double insurance. Yeah, that's true.
Sometimes you don't need the extra stuff.
Yeah, extra warranties, You don't need those. It's just
extra money that they're trying to
get from you. Well, when I bought my new car, I asked for an extra
Well,
extra
car's
warranty.
different.
And you know what Edison said? My son Edison, he said, "Mom, why did you have to buy that?" I said, "Because I'm single and in it breaks down. I have no one to fix it."
Yep.
And he said, "Oh, okay, whatever."
Yeah.
But you don't need it.
Yeah.
And I said, just make me happy and think that I'm safe and I'm covered. So
you'll be alright.
Yeah. Number
What's our
9, send Christmas cards. Nice Christmas cards are quite expensive these days. If you're planning to send cards to 50 people, it can be quite expensive by the time you've forked out for the first class postage too. So why not pocket this money and send e-cards instead?
Right.
They're free of charge and more eco-friendly. One of my nieces, every time she sends me e-cards in the computer, and they're cute. They're
They're neat.
It's like they're neat.
And the cards that are recycled and stuff. There's I'll have to get the website and stuff because a lot of people at the end of the season,
What do they do?
we can recycle
Those Christmas cards?
The Christmas cards, and they redo them for the little postcards that Becca sent, little thank you cards, just the little ones. They get them all prepared for the troops overseas so they can kind of write home for free. They do
nice.
there was
I throw them away.
see, that's you got to recycle.
Well, I
We gotta
I didn't know
recycle
that you
from
can recycle that.
Yeah. I'll have to look into that. That way we can post, for people to recycle their. If people do, a lot of people still do the Christmas cards. You can recycle them, and the troops can use it. They'll put different stuff on
I had
them.
tons before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Number 10, party somewhere you've already paid for. Instead of rushing out into the cold every night over the festive season, why not hold at least some of the celebrations at your own place? For each night, you swap an expensive but mediocre set menu and wine, not to mention a taxi ride home. For some nice wine and canapes from the supermarket, you could save around $60 to put towards a treat in the new year. I don't believe in this.
What?
You will give your own party to save. That's more expensive.
To do your own party
Your own
at
party?
home? Yeah.
And that's only one party. What if you...
Yeah.
No, I don't think
Yeah.
so. I don't like...
And then you got to clean up after
Clean up
everybody.
after... no way. There's no way.
I don't know. Sometimes it's nice to have everybody over, but
In some houses.
Yeah.
I will go to other houses now. I don't want to clean up. It's hard to wash dishes and stuff clean.
paper
and
plates,
mop,
paper forks. Just like I tell Grandma,
even if you use paper plates and paper glass, plastic cups
I tell
and
Grandma
stuff like that.
all the time. I was like, we always have a
You
house
always
full.
have parties?
We always have a house full over for dinner. I keep telling her, you keep cooking, they're gonna keep coming.
Yeah. And the cups now, it's trending is a plastic cup. You put your name on it, so you don't keep on getting new ones
That's
every
what we're
time.
gonna have to do.
But you know what? Even then,
Yeah.
other people just
They just throw
they
them
don't
away.
care. They don't care. Okay, we are going on a commercial break, so please don't go away. It's finally here. The time we've been waiting for. Vida clothing line by Robbie. This is the key for us to have an opportunity to celebrate a life you left behind and create a meaningful legacy reflecting Robbie's crazy mix of fun and amazing talent. Vida style is anybody's style, men and women alike. It is great for casual looking to hang out with your friends. Vida has an array of styles you can choose from. We are showcasing Robbie's flashes of brilliance, strengths and skills, utilizing his arts and creativity on hats, beanies, shirts, and different accessories. To get a preview, please like it on facebook.com/Velovida Clothing by Robbie and pick out the style you like best, or email us at velovida@gmail.com or call at 702-321-4211. Vida shirts are now available. The Hala and Alien designs are now available for purchase. Email me at sonialc@hotmail.com or call me at 702-321-4211 or send orders to velovida@gmail.com. You can pay through PayPal to my email address, sonialc@hotmail.com. So I also do special deliveries for bulk orders. If you're just going to order one, then maybe you need to pick it up, or, I live
You need
close
to do a
by.
Santa hat. We need to get you a Santa hat to deliver.
To deliver.
Since you've been delivering all day.
I know. And thank you for all the supporters that bought the hats and the beanies and the shirts for I think they're going to give this as Christmas present.
Yes. So
yeah,
that's why
especially
I said
for Robbie's friends and stuff.
Yeah.
They
Like I said, just send it and I'll share it. Like I said, they can hit me up on Facebook about it, or they can give me a call, or they can give Christopher a call. You know, so we'll pass the word.
Okay, I am going to mention like a little advice on some of the dreaded gifts not to give this Christmas.
Not bad. Oh, here we go. Is this our bad Christmas
dreaded
gift?
dreaded gifts that you okay, seriously? You gave me this? You know.
I hope
well,
everybody's listening.
For men. Okay, this is
for men
This
for
is
men
for
to
men.
give their
for men that are bad bad gifts.
Okay.
Socks.
To give a man socks? I mean, that's not a bad. I mean, like
Socks?
I guess
They can get that any time,
Yeah,
any
yeah,
day.
yeah.
Why Christmas? Christmas for special.
Dang, I better take those back.
Right? Or a bad sweater. Bad sweater. You can use that for ugly sweaters.
Yeah,
Remember
ugly
those
sweaters.
ugly sweaters?
Yeah, I know.
There are events like that. It's like, oh.
Yeah, well, I know Vicky, she's doing that with her family. We're supposed to go
The
pick
ugly
up
sweater?
ugly sweaters
Yeah.
here soon.
That's
Next
exciting.
Thursday.
That's, should be something. Books they've already read.
Books they've already read.
But how do you know that they've already read the
you
book?
don't know that, so that's not. I don't think that's a bad
Yeah.
gift.
Yeah. Cheap colognes.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't even go there,
Yeah.
because they will smell like crap.
Yeah, you don't want.
No.
Especially if you're
I
around
love,
them.
Yeah, especially if you're around them.
Especially if
Exactly.
you're around them. Don't give them the
Yeah, I
crappy cologne.
love I don't know why, but I love cologne on men.
I do
And
too.
I used to buy the most expensive colognes because I love the smell of
I
cologne.
like guys that wear cologne that smell good.
Well, slippers.
Slippers. Well, I don't know if that's a bad gift for a
That's
guy.
a daily
That's like
purchase any time of the year.
Yeah,
Why
but sometimes-
Christmas?
Yeah, but sometimes guys don't think about like that stuff.
Well, unless it's special slipper, like maybe Jordan slipper.
Yeah, but that's
Stuff
when
like
you give
that.
those crazy slippers and stuff.
Yeah. A mug.
A mug?
A mug.
Unless it's like a homemade.
A mug like you're the best dad or you're the
Oh.
best boyfriend.
Yeah.
A calendar.
A calendar with your
With your
see now that's
made to order
that's
with
a good
your
idea.
picture when you flip it.
See, now that's a good idea with your birthday, with all the like special events they're supposed to see.
No,
now.
not just like that. Your pictures made to order.
See, now
you're
that'd be a
sexy. That would be a good
That
one
would be
for
a
your
good gift.
boyfriend or your man, whatever.
For whatever,
That
for
is
whoever.
Like, you have to start doing it in July so that
Right.
you have like photo
Well,
shoot.
I'm gonna have to get a hold of Hector right now.
Right.
So we're gonna have to start right now for my sexy calendar for next year.
Yes. Chocolate.
For a guy, I think they would like that.
I hate chocolate.
Well, if you
Oh,
don't
I
like it, you can give it to me because I love it.
Yeah. Well,
So if you
they
get
do
her
too, but
if you get Sonia
I can.
chocolate, don't worry because I'm gonna get them. And I like peanut butter
You like
butter
peanut
chocolate.
butter chocolate. Handkerchief.
Guys,
Hankies.
don't wear a handkerchief. I mean,
Handkerchief anymore.
I don't
Not
think
not
so.
like the old times. But I
No.
know someone that still does. He
neat.
still does, and he wipes his nose and he pulls his
and
hanky.
he puts it back in his pocket. See, no, that's just gross.
And the last one will be the second-hand stuff.
Like regifted stuff,
Regifting,
like
yeah.
kind of like
Secondhand.
like wow, okay,
Well,
like I don't like that.
Well, you can do that if you think that the person that you're giving it to likes it.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah.
That would be okay.
Right?
Like that's okay in regifting, I guess.
Yeah, I get a lot of free gifts, and I'll look at it and. Ooh,
Sonish.
sorry. For women,
Okay,
Jerry,
all
these
right.
are the for women.
These are the bad gifts to give a woman.
A woman.
Oh, here we go.
Cheap,
These are good.
cheap jewelry.
Cheap jewelry. Yeah, that's just you can wear it like for half an hour, 20 minutes, and then that.
Yeah, but there's really nice custom jewelries out there too.
There is.
Yeah.
Then there's some.
But for Christmas, no. I don't
Yeah.
want that
No.
for Christmas. I can buy that myself.
No.
Those are cheap. No,
Yeah.
right? Well, again, bad sweater for
Bad
women.
sweater.
For
Like
women,
men, don't buy women's sweaters because don't buy them clothes because
they can pick their own clothes.
yeah, women don't like guys.
Don't give clothes anyway for women
Yeah,
because you know
'cause we
what?
don't like
They're
'em.
just gonna go back there and return it,
We're gonna go return it.
We're gonna
We're
go-
gonna get the cash and we're gonna.
and then you're gonna be asking,
Where's
what
that-
happened? What
where's that
happened to that
sweater
sweater that
I
I
bought
got you last Christmas?
See, and then we have to be mean. Yeah, just don't do it.
You know, excuses. Books they've already read, same thing.
See,
But you don't know that if they've already read it. Cheap perfume also.
see, yeah, don't give women cheap perfume. That's
No,
just gross
no,
because
that's a
then it
no-no.
smells like.
Then
Then it
you
smells
will
like
be-
alcohol.
you'll be
It's like
suffering,
old,
yeah.
like kind of like alcohol.
Or
cans.
you know, like I don't know if you can say that.
Don't say
Women
it.
on the streets, they can't. they smell like that, and
Like we're on the
we're extra careful
we're
on
extra
our
careful
words.
to not on our words tonight. Okay?
We've been bad. The
Lady,
past-
you don't want to smell like a lady of lady of the night.
The
Is that
yes.
better?
Yes. yes.
You are a smelly pirate hooker.
There you go.
There we go.
There you
Go back.
go.
Oh wait, I was gonna say my famous. Go back to. Can you say the Ron Burgundy when he goes, "Go back to Whore Island."
Why don't you go back to your home on Whore Island?
Yes, that's my favorite quote.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Candles.
For a woman, like no, they can get those on their own.
Yeah,
Okay, you don't give
yeah,
those. Don't give
no,
candles.
no,
Don't give.
no. Cheap perfume and
Don't get
Well,
don't get
this
that
one-
gift set when you walk into Walgreens and it's all together.
or
No.
Walmart.
Yeah,
and,
that's
gift
not
set,
it.
the one with candles. No. Scarf. I like scarf.
I was gonna say that's a
I
good
like
gift.
scarves.
That's
I
a good
love
gift.
scarf. I
Sonia's
make a
a
collection. I-
Sonia's a scarf freak. Say that 3 times.
Yeah, yeah, right. I love scarves. If you give me a scarf, I would love it, especially if something that it's exotic
Uh-huh.
looking and classy looking.
Yeah.
I would.
Scarf I think is a good gift.
Not well. This one, a calendar, the same thing.
Oh, I already killed it.
And well, calendar again,
Yeah.
unless
it's a sexy calendar with
like the
some-
Chippendale.
Yeah, some
Calendar,
shirts off.
The shirts
Hey.
off, 6-pack,
And it's got,
showing.
and you know what? And you can you can mark the special dates that we need to remember. See,
Yeah.
that's what I would do. Like have a nice calendar reminding my birthday, anniversaries. Like
yeah. This is the day. This month is.
Yep. Things you
yeah,
need
it's
to do.
important. You know,
Yeah. See, that's a good gift, I think.
chocolate.
Here we go. Chocolates for a woman,
Again, yeah.
not for
Yeah,
Sonia,
not for
but
me.
for Jerry. Jerry
For
likes
Jerry.
chocolates.
Oh, this one. I wouldn't mind to have this makeup.
That's true. Well, you know what? No, because you know what?
You don't know if that's her color.
Yeah, you don't know if
Yeah,
that's her
yeah,
color
color,
or her
her
brand. You don't know if
Yes.
it's going to break her out.
Yes,
or-
exactly.
Wow. We're just moving right along
the
here.
second hand stuff.
Yeah. Don't be doing the second-hand stuff.
Okay, Jerry.
What- are
That's
we-
it.
are-
So you guys know that.
Yeah.
Let's switch gears here, Jerry.
What we got? What we got going on
I guess
here?
we cannot mention that. I was just gonna mention about that the sign language guy that did the sign
Oh,
language.
my gosh.
He's crazy. How come they let him? They didn't do their research
They're
on
in a
him.
third world country.
And there's 191 world leaders in that.
Oh,
And why?
like-
Can you imagine if that guy starts shooting
Okay.
everybody?
You know,
Nah, it's like you're
they're-
crazy.
They have to remember they're in a third world country, okay? And if they wanted stuff done right, you know,
Yeah.
the big high up should have overseen stuff. And so obviously somebody passed the buck.
I'd like to congratulate all the people that did the event for high-end at the Rio Hotel. My nephew Bailey Bellrock and Jabawakis were there, and some performances. But anyway, we're saying our goodbyes for now. I would like to do a shout-out to my friend Lorna Navarro Spirito. And hi, friend. I love you. I miss you.
We'd like to give a shout out also to last week to the Oja Japanese Steakhouse. Hi, Jerry. How are you? We loved it. Thank you so much.
You just want to say your goodbye?
Goodbye to everybody. Hi, Becky. Hi. Thanks, Grandma, for calling in. And Kyle, love you and miss you. And thank you, listeners, for calling in. We so appreciate it.
Okay, this is the quote for the week. Sometimes walking away has nothing to do with weakness and everything to do with strength. We walk away not because we want others to realize our worth and value, but because we finally realize our own. Thank you again for staying with us. We enjoyed every minute with you. We hope you had a great time and had you laughing with us. Come back again next week for more interesting topics here on Now You're Talking Show on KLAV 1230 on your AM dial. This is your host, Sonia, saying, remind yourself that it's okay not to be perfect. Peace and love. Take care and be safe. Goodbye for now. Have a great night, everyone.
Bye, everybody. Here's our new song, Sonia.
Drinking my cup up, I can care less what you think. I need no permission, did I mention? Don't pay him any attention. Cause you had your turn, and now you're gonna learn what it really feels like to miss me. Cause if you like it, then you should've put a ring on it. If you like it, then you should've put a ring on it. Don't be mad what you see, I see on it. If you like it, then you should've put a ring on it. Oh, 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 oh.
Want to get ahead of the business and finance curve? Join Jason Thomas, partner,